Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at a setup that we had in the ES today. You can see in the overnight the ES was working its way higher. Then we came into the US session and this was our clearing bar. We know that when the session opens, you get a lot of this up and down movement. Finished in a doji. Next bar opened right here, pushed down. But then the buyers stepped in and left this big, long bottoming tail, and then the entire body of this bar was all buying, left just a little topping tail. Next bar triggered it, nice bullish bar, opened at the bottom, closed at the top, so a nice trigger bar on this hammer. The hammer triggered above 34.92.75, and you had a nice strong bullish bar that triggered that in. Here's the bull flag we had on the 2-minute chart. Right in here was where we were forming that hammer, and on the 2-minute chart we had a nice lead into our bull flag. You can see big bottoming tail. The entire body of that bar was all buying, closed above resistance, closed above the smooth 50, above the cloud, above the 5 and the 18. Followed by another strong bullish bar, opened at the bottom, left a little topping tail, but most of the body was still all buying. 5 and 18 crossed to the upside. That bar caused the 5 and the 18 to cross to the upside. And then we set up the bull flag right there. Pushed up, pulled back just a little bit, set up the flag. Next bar that triggered it was another pretty strong bullish bar. Opened at the bottom, closed near the top, followed by another open at the bottom, closed at the top. And this is also when we were triggering that 30-minute hammer. So we had a real low risk entry on this 2-minute bull flag. You would have triggered in at 34.92.75, which is where that 30-minute hammer was triggering in, and you would have had about $75 of risk. You pushed up, and you had, depending on how you manage your trade, everybody manages their trade differently, but depending on how you manage your trade, you had the potential to get as many as 16 full E and ES points, which is potentially $800. Now, nobody's selling the top necessarily, so you may not have caught up that much. Again, just depends on how you're managing your trade. But again, risking less than $100 for, again, potential to make at least $700 or $800. So again, it all depends on how you're managing your trade, but the potential was there off a pretty low risk bull flag entry off the 2-minute chart.